Welcome to the final video of the Unmasking 2026 Planner series. If you would like to see which layouts I'm talking about in the Happy Planner, stay tuned. What's up, everyone? This is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. So this video is divided into two sections. First, I will go over all the custom options specifically on the Happy Planner website. And you can always find my affiliate link with Happy Planner down in the description. And I would really appreciate if you would shop through that. There are no discount codes normally, but if there is a sale happening, there is a discount code. And let's get to the Happy Planner and go through all the sizes that they have for the custom planners and all the layouts. And let's talk a bit about what our options are. So when you go to the Happy Planner website, you have the option of custom planners right here. So it walks you on how to do that. So when you scroll down, you can see the classic custom planner and the big custom planner. And don't worry, this is my local currency. So I'm going to be doing the big custom planner because that's the size I have used. And you can see that you first choose your cover. So this is a seasonal charm, floral energy, the dark garden. So you get to see all the options before you decide. The butterfly botanics. And if you are somebody who likes the softer versions, you have the muted mariposa, you have the wildflower dream. And if you prefer something black, then this is the dark garden. You have the textured canvas, which I'm assuming has a bit of a texture on the cover. You have the deluxe rose gold, which also I'm assuming has some texture to it. And the heritage charm with a simple black and a mauve color. Neutral dreams, star signs, if you like the stargazer kind of vibes, the pop splash, the brush strokes, that's a collab with Amira Rahim, define your passion, paint magic. Sometimes it just decides to slow down, so that's why it's taking a bit longer to load. Paint magic, which is really those alcoholic kind of vibes. And if you are somebody who likes a bit of that pop of color, I think that'll be lovely. And I also have the wild style kind of theme. This is a modern wild, which is very similar to one of the earlier designs Happy Planner had brought out, and I think it was a very popular one also. And we have 3 more choices. I'm assuming the options will be similar in the classic too. And this is a mod seasons. And we have the moonlit garden and the petite petals. So you can see you have 6, 18, and 20 options in the covers. And once you choose your cover, which is the step 1, so this is the petite petals, you go to the disc and you pay additional $5. The expanded discs are available, the classic discs are available, and there are metal discs also. As you can see, for $5.99, I think it's a good deal. because normally then the metal disc costs more than that, and if it's an expander it's 9.99, so it is not a bad deal at all. And next you get to choose your layout. So now that we are towards the end of 2025 almost, you have the dated January through December of 2026 options available, and each cover, depending on what you choose, you will have the matching dividers to go with it, if you see here. So this is the matching dividers or the dashboards for the petite petals. So let's go to the layouts now. So this is the parenting one. And let's zoom in a bit. So this quickly gained popularity, and I can totally see why. Because a week is all here, and you have a lot of these already assigned headers. You can always go back and rename it. And the meal plans, the top 5 home chores to buy, due dates and notes. And there are some to-do list lines also here, and you can have the favorite moment. You can keep using it the way it is, or you could relabel it and it should be fine. So on to the next one, which is the dashboard. And this was again a very popular layout. So just kept it very, very minimal and neutral, because there are no dark shades anywhere, because they used to have some kind of shade going on. And I love that the guts are very neutral. Onto the vertical big, which again is pretty simple and neutral. The horizontal with these bullet points all ready for you. If you do not like that, you can always cover that up. You have the checklist layout, which again was very popular for the hourly or the productivity, and all that can be very useful in the checklist layout. Next up, we have the productivity, and that is again a very popular layout. The hourly, it runs from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., and I think that's a good part of the day covered. And you have the monthly layout. So that is a very simple process of going and custom doing your planner. So for the moonlit garden, the dividers are going to be these. For the mod seasons, the dividers are going to be these. So it totally depends on what you would love to see in your planner. And these, I think, are very similar to the ones that had come out earlier. And this is the paint magic, which again was, they had something similar in the past years. So this is the define your passion. And this was, I think, a very OG happy planner kind of designs and colors. And this is the matching planner dividers for the brush strokes. The pop splash has, again, pops of color. And the stargazer one, the star signs, is going to be just plain dividers, simple zodiac signs. And these guts are, the dashboards are also super, super neutral. And so is this one. It's more like a farmhouse kind of vibe. And this is the rose gold version. And you have all the softer neutral shades. And this is, I think, the rose gold. Again, in that color palette. Textured canvas is the name. The dark garden is going to be, as the name implies, the dividers are going to be in that theme. The wildflower dream will have lots of fun florals. And the muted mariposa has these, again, they are on the softer side, the butterfly botanics with all these butterflies, really pretty. The dark garden has all these beautiful darker tones. The floral energy, which was very similar to that parenting layout planner that had come out earlier this year. And the seasonal charm, as you can guess, will have all the seasonal dashboards. And now let us go back to checking out the classic size. I'm pretty sure it's very similar, just the difference in the sizes. And I think we have a few extra options because, after all, the classic is the most popular size. And as you can see, we do have a few extra options. And this, I think there are a few more options. And this is very simple and straightforward. So this is the wildflower whimsy. And this again is, I think, modern blooms. Let's check out the dividers here. Yeah. So you can see that you have lots of room for customizing, and that is exactly why they mean it's a customizable planner. And you have the papillon, the dusk garden, the stargazer, a few extra designs for sure. The twilight textures, the wildflower wonder, and the lunar garden was the most popular, and that is why it was sold out. It got sold out very, very fast, if I'm not mistaken. So that is our walkthrough of the custom planners for Happy Planner. So now let's get to the second part where I show you what exactly I picked up. So back to part two, where I show you what exactly I picked up from Happy Planner so that you can see what your options are. And I went with something very simple, very basic, and I will tell you why I picked the custom planner. And I picked this over the summer time when they had their sale. No discounts were applicable on this, but I still wanted to get the feel of how a custom planner would look like. So that is why I ordered it. And if I were to go shopping now, I may have picked a different layout because this is something I normally get. So let's get to my unboxing. I have a separate haul video. I think it was after the summer that I shared a haul video where this was also included, but I still thought this would be a good time to go over all the custom planner items with you in this series. So it comes in a beautiful box like so. It's fairly big, and you would think you would have a lot of items in here, but I think it was meant for the packaging, which makes sense. So it is very well packaged. It came very secure. So when we open the box, it has a few information that you can, of course, scan the QR code and have how you can see what's included and what the process is when you assemble, if you are somebody totally new to Happy Planner, and they have their socials, and it is a lovely design as well. We all love our discs. So that is the box. And this is how I have the packaging inside. So let me just move the box and get to the contents one by one. So the disc design continues on this side also. I just took out all the contents, and this was a very thoughtfully done packaging, I guess, to make sure that everything is nice and secure in here. So I went with plastic discs, the medium discs in black, plastic ones, and it comes with 11 pieces. And if you are somebody who is totally brand new to the whole brand of the disc bound system, this would be a nice package to get started. And this is the disc. This, I think, is a tool that came out earlier as well. And you just slide the disc here, and putting the covers onto the disc or discs onto the covers becomes very easy once you have this. It would be the first time I will be using this. So I'm really excited. And this was the item I really wanted, because this, I think the older squad members had it. I think they brought it back because this was a very popular one. And this is what I have. So this is the big Happy Planner guts. And I went for the 2026 Jan start. And this comes, the entire set of guts comes in here. And I will have separate set of videos for my lineup. So if you are somebody who would like to see that, please make sure that you are tuned to my channel. So this is the entire 12 months. So this is our planner, which once put on this will last me through 2026. So this is the year at a glance. And this is, oh, did I? Oh, it started in July. Okay. And these are undated, so I don't think, yeah, so that's the deal. So you have 2 months of undated guts, and this comes plain, and everything is undated. So you have 2 whole months here. And that is in addition to, yeah, it ends in June of 2026 rather. So I had picked up, as I mentioned, I picked it up over the summer break. So that was how the dating was. And there was no option of getting it customized at that point. But now I'm sure it will have options for you. So it starts in July. It started rather in July. So I can always come and do the redating. And that's the 12 months. And the monthly, or the monthly dashboard rather, is very plain, and it still has the name there. That's it. There are no additional decorations. And the reason for that is, again, I forgot to share what my layout was. It's a simple vertical, it's a big vertical that I normally use for my planner. So this is the entirety of the guts. And you have a piece of cardboard just to make sure the pages don't get damaged. And in a separate package, I have the covers and the dividers, or the dashboards, as we call them. So this was the cover I picked, and you have, as you saw, you have lots of options when it comes to your dividers and the dashboards. So this was the set I picked, and I really love this butterfly. I believe it's a butterfly or a moth, and just simple decorations on the edge. I'm just keeping it a bit slanted so that I can minimize the glare. Bring on today is what I have here. And these are the dashboards. So let's go over them because these are really, really pretty. It's that Jess Miller draws kind of illustrations. So if nothing ever changed, there'd be no butterflies. That's so true. Such a beautiful collection of butterflies. And today is a good day for a good day. That this is the design on the cover. And there's always something good. That's so true. And these designs are on one side. Oh, forgot to share the other sides. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So this is January, February, and let's go through the divider for March. Yeah, that's really pretty. And if you notice, these are separate. So there is nothing in the back. Say, normally they have the month at a glance in the back, and here they do not have it. So we could always reuse these. And that was another thing, another reason, in fact, that I wanted to try the custom planner. I'm going to make everything around me beautiful. That will be my life. Elise DeWolf. That's a really pretty combination. The same design in the back. And the next month, the same design throughout. And as you saw, this option is also available in the classic, which is the most popular size. But I've been using the big ever since I started with the Happy Planner. So that's why I decided to keep it that way. Today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. Really beautiful illustrations every month. It's really pretty. Believe that something wonderful is about to happen. This is for July. That is beautiful again. Same pattern. And for August, live in the present and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering. And I love that gold foil. That is pretty. And next is Time to Bloom. Again, those gold foil detailing is really pretty, and in the back, no gold foiling. And for December, we have Chase Your Purpose and Success Will Follow. No, that's October. My bad. That's pretty. Very simple florals for November. I'm glad that it is not an entirely seasonal set of dividers. Certain things catch your eye, but pursue only those that capture the heart. Indian proverb. It's really beautiful combination again. And we are back at January. So let me know how you liked today's video and how you found the series. I have very limited number of planners that I would love to show. So that is why I decided to narrow it down to the handful of planner brands that I would love to check out. So please make sure that you check out the full playlist, which is linked below. And I hope you found this useful. And please come follow me on Instagram. I do share more spreads and more sneaks and a bit more about the weeks as they go by, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. And please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you turn on the bell notification so that you can be sure you do not miss out on any of those. And please stay tuned for my full final planner lineup for 2026, in addition to all the journaling spreads that I normally do. And it's going to be an exciting time. We set up our planners, we get all enthusiastic about the upcoming year, and hope you liked today's video. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.